Good evening and welcome to Greatest Somerville. I'm Joe Lynch.
And I'm KyAnn Anderson.
Welcome to our annual Greatest Somerville Spring into Summer kickoff, where we try to give you the very best of summer in Somerville and from beyond. From festivals to fireworks, from baseball at Trum to boating on the Mystic, and from Somerville Recreation Summer Camp to casual walks on the community path, Somerville has it all this summer. Coming soon to a neighborhood near you will hopefully be a circus, the Sunsetters, a blues festival, and the very best of Art Beat. And don't forget casual dining from Ball Square to Magoon, from Union to Teal to Davis. Summer dining in our city has never been better. If you're looking for something to do this summer, trust us. Leave Route 395, the Mass Pike, and 93 to the tourists. Stay here for the summer and enjoy everything that we have to offer. It is my pleasure to be once again sitting here with my co-host, KyAnn Anderson.
Oh, thank you.
We haven't been together in a while.
We have not, and I'm laughing because Joe insisted. We're like, okay, let's do a
Casual.
Casual.
Yep.
Casual Friday, Casual Tuesday.
And
he
vodka
insisted
tonics.
and vodka tonics. We wish. And you insisted on doing that. We were like, oh, let's do the summer kickoff. So I was like, okay, let's wear, I've got my flip-flops on. Let's get it all, figured out. And here we are, and it's a monsoon.
We
It's
came
monsoon.
with not beach umbrellas, but rain umbrellas.
It's ridiculous.
We came not with yellow flippers, but with yellow raincoats.
I know, but we are trying to kick off summer.
We might as well tell people that we are recording in June, and we're going to try to go through the whole summer
Correct.
with all the events
Yeah.
that Somerville has to offer.
We are going to take a little vacation.
And Boston.
Yeah,
and Boston. We're going to talk about
We don't
Boston.
exclude Boston.
But our schedule is we're going to have a few more shows. We're going right through June and into July.
Yep.
We're going to take a break in August.
We are going to take a break.
Yep. And then before we go, can I take the sunglasses
Yeah, let's take these off.
All
It's
right.
kind of throwing me off.
All
but-
right.
Okay,
It's-
yeah,
I'm
there.
getting vertigo.
Yeah,
here.
no. Sunglasses, my
Excuse me.
suntan lotion. Oh,
That's right. It is us. So what we're going to do is a lot of the candidates, you and I have talked about it on how to handle it.
It's a lot of them this year.
We have 28 candidates
Yeah.
who are all vying in contested races. Now that's alderman, alderman at large, school committee. So we've made the decision, KyAnn and I and Wendy Blum down here at Scott, that we're not going to have candidates on for singular shows.
Individual shows,
What we are going to do is co-produce with Scott TV candidates' nights.
Yeah.
Last year, the overwhelming praise that we got and Scott TV for not last year, 2011, for the Alderman at Large debate down at the Somerville Theater went over so well. A certain alderman, Dennis Sullivan, won't be named, but he loves the camera. He thought the Somerville Theater event was terrific.
Didn't he say he felt famous or something?
He felt
like that?
famous,
like a movie star?
He kept
He is a
pushing
movie
to
star.
do
Dennis
another
is a movie
debate,
star.
but
Yeah.
quite frankly, in sincere apologies to all the candidates, we don't have enough Tuesdays to do all of you. We can't do just one alderman at large debate because then that would leave the school committee folks out.
Yep.
That would leave all other contested ward races. So beginning in late July,
We're going to break it up.
we're going to break it up. So between KyAnn, myself, and Scott TV, we're going to be inviting candidates in for 3-minute sessions to speak directly to the voters. One of the advantages of doing that is this year with the new improved Scott TV studio, we have teleprompters.
Which is fantastic. The
Right.
new studio. There's actually an open house. Well, we'll get into that, the open house.
Right,
this
so the
Thursday.
candidates won't have to feel like they have to memorize that
Yep.
3 minutes. You will be given instructions on how to get your speeches down to us. They'll be loaded into the system. You'll be looking directly at the camera, and you'll be reading your own spiel to the voter.
And then what we're going to do is then we're going to make a show about that where
That's
Joe
right.
and I will open the show as normal, and then we'll have sequentially these 3-minute snippets. And then that actually, I think it's really helpful because one of the things that I got a lot of comments on from the alderman debates was that people liked being able to have the candidates all in a row and just kind of see them all right next to each other, so you can kind of just get a feel for all of them all at once. Not to say that having them individually on and understanding their policies and what they're running on the ticket, that's important too. But I think when you have like 3 minutes, I think it will be a good way for the
I
voters.
like the public forum. I know that, being a former candidate, I know there's nothing more important than the handshake and the eye-to-eye contact with the voters.
Yes.
But there is also something very beneficial for the voters to have the candidates in front of them all at the same time.
Yeah.
So that the candidates are going back and forth and they're catching each other in their little white lies.
Yeah, well...
Not that candidates tell little white lies.
Of course not.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the spiel with Greater Somerville in politics this summer. KyAnn breathed a sigh of relief.
Well, no, I didn't. You know what? This is a fault. Can you move over a little bit? I'm feeling, I said this before the camera went on, and
can't
Joe...
see it. Oh, there it is.
See? There we are. See, now we're even. Isn't that great? No, this
I
is
fell
false.
for that trick before. You pushed me right off a camera range.
Yeah, I know. That's he falls for my tricks all the
There
time.
you
No,
go.
I am politically. I quite enjoy the political season.
too.
I just think
Yeah.
you enjoy it more than I do. Therefore, I give you that sort of.
I think it'll be fun this year.
Oh,
It'll be
I think
fun.
it's going to be fascinating.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's going to be a rock'em sock'em political year. But before we get to that,
yes.
so that's the spiel. I do want to say, right off the bat, congratulations to the Somerville High School graduating class. Class. I was going to say team.
Vodka.
I was going to say
Just
their
it's water.
team.
It's
They are-
water. We got to make sure we tell Wendy. It's
Well,
water.
they are a
It's water.
team. It's the 2013 graduation class up at Somerville High School. In particular, I'm going to congratulate on air my friend Danny, my neighbor Danny.
Oh, congratulations!
I knew
Danny.
he would
That's
graduate.
great.
Now get a job, Dan.
And Prosper Hill Academy.
That's
they
right.
graduate on the 16th this
On the
Sunday.
16th.
Very excited about that.
Where is their graduation ceremony?
It's at MIT.
MIT.
Over there, yeah.
Yeah.
Kresge
Terrific.
Auditorium, which is wonderful space, beautiful space.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've had it there for a number of years.
So let's go. We got 3 months to cover. June.
Well, yes, we do. Well, let's talk. Well, I mean, we are gonna. Let's just say this. Do people want to call in? Just I don't know.
can call in
They
if they
can. I
want
mean,
to
we never
tonight.
really have callers.
617-628-9876.
Right. If you want to come, call.
If you want
And
to call in, call in.
Another
We'll
thing
take it.
too, we're going to throw out there before we start going on what's going on is if people have any specific ideas for shows, specific topics, because sometimes, obviously we get a lot of politics, but if other ideas, feel free to go to our blog and write on that or post on that.
Yep.
And
Yep.
give us ideas because we're always looking for.
You can always
interesting ideas.
contact KyAnn directly, contact me directly, go on to our blog, greatersomerville@wordpress.com, give us suggestions.
We're going to be revamping it
Revamped blog,
when
new
we come back in the
pictures.
fall.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right.
Okay.
So, in Somerville, I got my special election for filling the
Yes.
vacated seat is June 25th.
Correct.
Please don't forget to vote.
Everybody needs to vote
You
on
know
that.
it's one of the things that I harp on during election years.
Yes.
Please vote. So coming soon in June, we congratulated. You want to take that one?
Well, yeah, sure. It looks like we've got a second annual Hyperlocal Craft Brew Fest, which is exciting. And that's going to be actually 3 nights, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, June 14th and 15th. Wow, that looks... Oh, sorry. June 14th, there'll be one session from 6:30 to 9:30. And then Saturday, the 15th, you'll have a 3 to 6 p.m. session and a 7 to 10, so people can drink doubly on Saturday. But it sounds like there's calling all foodies, artists and craft food devotees, and craft brew fans. Homebrew, Hyperlocal, it's at the Armory. Should be a good time. June
Excellent.
14th.
Excellent.
Like brew.
Excellent.
There's a lot of breweries popping up. I love
You
it.
see that? Yeah.
Slum Brew, all of them. I mean, it really.
We have, as you know, I pump some of the local businesses. We have to be careful.
Because this is public television.
Yeah, it's public television, but we have a new wine and beer shop in Magoon Square.
Magoon Square
and
is-
he has a huge selection of
does.
local brews.
He does, actually. He has the good Slum Brew stuff. But, there's the wing place that opened up as well.
New wing place.
New
yeah.
wing place, and
Yeah.
then, it's really, and the
Yeah.
butcher. There's really a lot. I mean, is anything else going on up there? Sorry, we're digressing, but this is what happens when
Yeah,
we're
I
seeing
mean,
each other.
I think what you've seen over the last couple of years, due to nobody individual, what you are seeing is we're coming out of that economic slump.
Oh, thank
You're
God.
also seeing businesses starting to reinvest. So
Which is great.
property owners are buying again because bank credit has loosened up.
Yeah.
They're starting to come into, the less expensive parts of Somerville.
Yeah.
Let's face it, Davis, Union, sky high.
Done.
So they're
Yeah.
looking at places like Magoon, and they're looking at places like Teal and Ball, and they're buying up buildings and
Yeah.
they're opening up new shops. And you know what I say to them? Bravo for
And you know why they're doing it? Because they finally put your sign up.
That's right.
Finally, after all these years, Joe gets his sign.
She's
I'm
trying
so
to
proud of
bait
it.
me. She's trying to bait me.
Anyway, we digress. We're going to go on.
Magoon
Okay.
Square has a beautiful
Okay.
new sign. Go see
Okay.
it.
Wow, is this the whole package?
That's the whole packet
Joe
for it.
wants me to read off. This is going to be the
No,
most
it
boring
was-
show we've ever done.
It was just for you to say that if you want to
Is it
mention
all
who they
all
are.
the different?
That's all the different
Oh,
breweries.
jeez.
Right.
Somebody likes to print.
There
Someone's
you go.
print happy.
Well, I
Save
can't
the
remember
trees,
half
Joe.
of this. So we're still in June, and
Yeah.
we have Joe's Jazz and Blues Fest. I would like to take credit that I'm the Joe
Yes,
for
of
the
course
Jazz
you
and
are.
Blues Fest. And I'm going to make a suggestion to the mayor. Mayor, can you do us a favor? We all get it. We all know that you're the mayor. Why don't we call this the Somerville Jazz and Blues Fest? Just a suggestion.
Is that really for him? Joe's?
No, I mean, you
I
know
don't
how
know.
politicians are. They like to see their name all over everything.
No, I'm being serious. Is that-
Including show hosts. That's why we...
Yeah, right. You know what? Back up a second. Oh, so are you done talking about that one? I want to throw in.
Yeah,
This-
well, wait a minute. That's Saturday,
Yep.
June 22nd down at Powder House
But
Park,
we're going to
isn't
back
it?
up. We're going to back up a little bit. This coming Thursday, the Scat TV is having its open house. And as Joe had
that's right.
mentioned,
That's right.
the open house is to showcase the new studio that we have, which we are now HD. We are now streaming live. There's a lot of really amazing developments going on. And from 5 to 8 p.m., this open house will be at Scat TV, and that's this coming Thursday. I will be there. A lot of the people there will tell you
You
all.
better be there.
And if people come, anyone coming, just to come to come to this event, you will receive a free membership for the year of Scat TV.
Does that include me?
Well, you're already a member, so it doesn't
I know.
count. Joe won't be here, so you can come because
Doesn't
won't be here.
count.
But anyway, hope you will come up for that.
So that was in June.
Fireworks.
Oh, no. We're still in June, and then I had something else.
I have another thing in June.
Here, this would be great for you.
The Cupcake Camp Boston 2013. Oh, those are our lovely ladies.
There you go.
So basically, pro and amateur baker registration. So on Sunday, June 30th at 11 o'clock a.m., and that's going to be at Hodgkins Curtin Park in Somerville.
Yep.
Cupcake Camp Boston 2013 will be held from 11 to 4, rain or shine. And I got to be honest with you, is it just people, if you want to bake cupcakes?
It's a contest.
Oh, it's a contest. So
It's a
people can
contest.
bake
It's-
cupcakes,
yeah.
because that's the rage.
Yeah.
Or it has been for a few years. I don't know if
It's
there's
rain or shine.
rain or shine.
And that's...
And there are people that can bake, and then you can eat them, I would assume. You
That's
can sign
right.
up to be an eater.
That's right.
So that's
I've already signed up to be an eater.
well, I can see. Have you been practicing?
Yes.
Somerville Local First, Prom Night. Prom Night, Somerville
that's
Local
right.
First. Everyone
That's
get your
right.
corsages and your bolero jackets.
When
I'm
is
going.
that?
That's on the 21st of June.
21st.
At 6 p.m. I was just searching where I think it's at the. I saw it at the VFW. You have to go on the website. I apologize to Somerville Local First people. That was what I was looking for before we went live.
Yeah.
I didn't have it. But it's going to be Prom Night. It's going to be a lot of fun. 6 o'clock.
Great. I went to my prom. I still have the
Did you?
blue ruffle shirt.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think you should wear that.
Really?
Yeah. I think that goes. It's trendy chic.
Platform shoots.
Yeah, if whatever works for you.
In June.
What else do we
This
have?
is the biggest event of June. I mean, I know I'm going to get in trouble saying it, but the entire city loves the City of Somerville fireworks.
It is exciting. but-
June 27th, Trum Field,
Wow.
close to my heart, close to my home. Yeah.
Yeah.
27th.
And
It's early this year.
Well,
Right.
that's good to know because I ship Oreo off
Right.
to Doggy Daycare. 'cause it goes
27th.
with- Yeah.
Please come down and
Yeah.
patronize.
What kind of show is this?
Ball Square, Magoon Square.
Yes.
Terrific merchants, terrific eateries.
Just fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrific. Bring the family, picnic.
And it's a good firework display. I mean, I
It's
think
an
it
excellent
rivals some of
fireworks
I mean,
display.
it's obviously it's not the head of Charles River and blah blah. blah. I
Yeah,
mean, Boston.
but I've
fireworks are
seen both. I
incredible.
mean, I lived in Boston. I went to the Boston fireworks for years.
Yeah.
I happen to like the Somerville fireworks because I can sit on my front porch and
And you have a
watch them.
party, yeah.
And I have a party, so.
Right.
Yeah, fireworks at Trum Field.
Yeah.
Please just come, enjoy our neighborhood, enjoy the fireworks, enjoy the family atmosphere, the camaraderie,
Yeah.
and visit the merchants.
Okay.
So that's the big one in June. That's the big one.
I can't believe that's so early. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
last year, I think it was last year or the year before, the estimate on the size of the crowd was almost 15,000 people.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing, but You know,
There's a reason for that. People like it.
yeah, and kudos to the Somerville Police Department because, quite frankly, you know, the first year was marred by tragedy. The second, third, fourth, I mean, these have just taken off where
Yeah.
people from Medford and Cambridge and Arlington, they come in from all over. So come on down the Magoon Square neighborhood and enjoy the fireworks. Oh, this is a shout out. You want to give that shout out? That's from Somerville Scout. Had their contest for the past month or so. Scouts honored.
Oh, our
Yeah.
new best of edition coming into September.
Yeah.
So, complete list of nominees will be announced when the magazine comes out in late June, early July.
Right. So Somerville Scout coming to a
Yeah.
mailbox near you.
That's
in
exciting.
late June, early July. They'll have their best of.
But the
edition.
voting's already happened.
Voting's already
You don't
done.
have a chance to vote.
There you go.
Best talk show.
I don't think they have. I don't think they have that category, but
You know, Holly. You should tell her.
I
Say,
know. We should get
Clearly,
Holly
we
Banks.
need a new category.
Yeah, new
No, I'm just kidding.
category.
Okay.
But that's coming out.
Okay.
And
Our
then-
beat, love it. July. Now we're into July.
We're into
folks.
July, so let's
Get
go
the
back and see.
sunscreen. Don't forget your sunscreen. This is my little prop for the evening.
We
but
had props.
make sure that everybody puts their sunscreen on.
And make sure you dilute your vodka.
Yes. Do you want to talk about Art Beat? That's a really
No, that's late.
What?
Let's go back because there are kids performing all throughout the city. The Sunsetters are back.
great.
The Sunsetters, I think Jimmy Del Ponte is still directing the Sunsetters.
wonderful, okay.
And it gives the youth of this city the opportunity to demonstrate their talents. Singers, dancers, performers.
Great.
Jimmy does a great job corralling them all, and they brings them into neighborhoods. You do have to schedule their performances, though. So if you have a neighborhood street where you want them to come perform,
Oh.
you have to contact City Hall, Jimmy Del Ponte. He will schedule it for you, and then
Yeah.
the Sunsetters appear on your street, and
Oh,
it's
I
kind of
like
like a
that.
mini block party for an hour or so.
Oh yeah. Are you doing a block party this summer?
Block parties, not so much in the summer. Block parties are usually in the fall, after Labor Day. Everyone's back from vacation.
Oh, I'm doing a block party.
Yeah. I mean, it's after Labor Day is that we typically try to
Yeah.
do ours.
Okay,
So, and then Summer Movie Fest.
I love this.
Those are going
this is
on.
Another great, just going to different
Yeah.
parks and watching the movies.
Yeah. I want to do this.
What?
I'm going to get in trouble for doing it, but
Why?
I don't care. Well, obviously, after a show a couple of weeks ago, I don't care anymore. This is the city of Somerville.
And they can read that.
I just want to show the difference. This is the city of Somerville's events calendar for the summer.
Now, wait a minute. They have a really good website. I think
It is a
Somerville
good
City of
website,
Somerville
but
is a very
I want to
engaging
demonstrate
website.
something.
Okay.
This is the city of
All right,
Somerville.
fair enough.
This is the city of Boston.
But what has more information?
Which has been totally edited because I couldn't
Okay.
mention everything.
But-
I mean, I get it that we're a bigger city, but come on, guys, put some effort into it.
Wait a minute. So
That's
what
my-
you're saying
that's
is that
my
because this is
criticism.
because you're saying because this has a nice image. I mean, we get a cover of it, but that has a lot of information on it. I get you. The image grabs you. It's nice.
All right. So every time I say something bad about the city, you're going to do the yin
No,
and
I
yang.
don't. But I just know that I've been recently looking at a lot of different websites, and I actually think our city website is quite
Take a look
interactive.
at this one and take a look at that one, and then tell me. All right.
For this image, yes,
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Maybe we add an image.
So
We need a Somerville image.
I don't want to.
Let's talk Art Beat. Why don't?
Here we go. June. All right, so we're into July. Fireworks. The parks are all open. The parks are all open. Remember, if you're new to Somerville, we do have 2 municipal pools. We have one at Foss Park. We have one at Dilboy.
Yeah.
So use those for the kids. Use our parks. I know that you see the park right around the corner from you. Just massive amount of kids.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Kids, young
That
families.
little water feature is great.
Playground for the kids. We have the little park at Trum Field. We have
Doggy parks.
doggy parks.
We need more. We
Just
need more.
go on to the city's website. Look at some of these resources that you have for
Yeah.
this summer. You're going to be amazed with this city.
Yeah.
All right, so you do Art Beat.
Well, Art Beat is Friday, July 19th at 6 p.m. through Saturday, the 20th at 6 p.m. Wonderful, wonderful event. Tons of very artists, community groups, like nonprofits. You can just go and walk around Davis Square and just really realize why this city is so special. There's so many things, so many booths, so much information. Great food. A lot of the local restaurants are down there offering special deals. The kettle corn, I don't know who offers it, but I eat it all the time. It's just amazing.
This year's theme is micro.
Oh, micro.
Yeah, call to talent. Craft and community vendors available.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom,
Now
bada
you've
boom.
already had to apply to get a booth
I
there.
think
I
so,
that's,
yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's the cutoff.
Art Beat sells out very,
It
very
really does. So
quickly.
for people that are out there that are looking to kind of get a little bit of presence for their new business or nonprofit, you really should check this out as an event for next year.
Thousands of eyes. Thousands of
Absolutely.
eyes during Art Beat. So, you know, if you don't think it's worth it, trust me, it is.
It is, and it's a high
is.
concentration of people.
Yep.
All in,
Yep.
just 2 days time.
Within that 2 days.
Okay.
That's July. What else did we have in July?
Where are all the printouts?
Well, we're getting into a little bit into August.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the highlights of the seniors' year is the picnic.
Oh, yeah.
The seniors' picnic.
That's exciting.
Once again, I'm going to make a suggestion to the mayor. Stop calling it the mayor's picnic. It's not your picnic. It's the seniors' picnic. So I'm going to make that suggestion to you. It's the Somerville Seniors' Picnic. There you go.
Okay.
Powder House Park.
When is the picnic?
That is August 7th, a Wednesday at 11 o'clock. It is one of the best times. If you ever want to see more smiling faces than you've ever seen in Somerville, you go to the senior picnic down at Powder House Park. Take that 2-hour period, go down, look at these people and how they just totally enjoy those 2 hours of seeing old faces, seeing new friends, meeting new people.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's absolutely terrific.
Now, this sounds really foolish, but it's not foolish, but what Powder House Park is quite steep.
Yep.
So I'm just thinking of accessibility.
There
How
is
does one?
There is a very flat piece that comes right up against College Avenue.
Okay, and that's where
Under
it is.
the trees,
Okay.
so it's nice
I mean,
and
I'm not trying
shady.
because I don't think people should be scared away by,
No.
it is an accessible area.
Council on Aging, the volunteers that volunteer for that day, and the Somerville Police and Fire are all on duty that day, and they
Perfect.
escort people into the chairs. It's just a terrific, terrific
Oh,
day.
that's a nice event.
Yeah, so I always like pumping that one.
Okay.
It's the Somerville Seniors Picnic.
Yeah.
What else have we got? Boston. You want to move outside of Somerville for a minute?
Well, we can move
Do you have
outside of
more?
Somerville. Yeah, I mean, we've got time to kill.
We got time. Boston, if you're new to the region, I have to tell you, as a former resident of Boston, my allegiance never left Somerville, but Boston is a terrific place for family fun things to do in the
This is
summertime.
true. The concert series.
The concert series, the arts on the arcade at the Faneuil Hall.
And City Hall Plaza concert series. I mean, those are always things that just, there's a bunch of different
It's
music
just
playing. And the hat shell, you can go,
enormous.
yeah.
The hat shell.
I love that. They've got I don't know if they're doing that this year. I'm sure they do the
they are.
classical music. You go
Yeah.
and you get a blanket, bottle
Yeah.
of wine, and listen to amazing music. It really is.
We'll just go through it quick. I mean, this is the Waterfront. The Waterfront series. They have a classical series
Yep.
on the Waterfront. They have the Chowder Fest. Spectacle Island, that if you're new to the area or even if you've forgotten that Boston has an amazing assortment of recreational areas out in the ocean.
I know, I
They're
need to
out in
get
the
out there.
harbor. Spectacle Island. Take the kids out for the day. Phantom Gourmet. My friends at Phantom Gourmet asked me to mention it. Phantom Gourmet Barbecue Beach Party.
Ooh, that's in June.
That's in June, and that is Boston City Hall Plaza. We've got more. Harbor Fest, that is the end of June in through July 4th. And so make sure you're back here for our fireworks, and then you can
Then
go
you
to
can
Boston
go to
for
Harbor Fest.
theirs.
That's completely fine.
The Tall Ship Harbor Sales,
Oh,
they're
that's
back
always good.
in July 1st through September 30th, so they'll be in and out of the harbor. Great take. Harbor Fest opening ceremonies, this is one of the best that you will see in the world. So it starts just before the July fireworks, and it goes right through, and they have Chowder Fest and Harbor Fest and fireworks.
And then, of course, you have to do the fireworks because,
Exactly.
Somerville's fireworks will be over. You'll be ready to go. You got to go to Boston because they just really are amazing.
The Boston Common, Shakespeare in the Common.
That's good.
Shakespeare in the
It's very
park.
crowded in there.
Yeah, it's very crowded.
If you're
It's
not
very
a crowd
crowded.
person, just
Yeah.
beware of that. That's one area
The Chowder Fest begins on July 7th, to my friend Susie Parks, who runs that. Sundays in the Park, the Boston Landmark Orchestra.
Ooh.
And where is that? Jamaica Pond, over at
love
Pine
Jamaica
Bank.
Pond.
Jamaica
That area
Pond.
is really, I need to get over there more often.
Outside the Box, 2013, citywide in Boston, multicultural arts.
Can I just put something out there?
Sure.
because I know we're like getting through. We've got a couple more minutes, but I mean, I do think it's interesting. I really want to make sure that, you know, obviously with everything happening with the marathon, you know, there's a lot of events that are coming up that are going to bring a lot of crowds, and I really would hate to see these amazing events be impacted in a way. I mean, I think people really need to recognize that
good point.
You have to get out there and enjoy the city and enjoy Boston in the same way that you would otherwise, because it really is about the vibrancy and the resiliency of our city, and it's important for everyone to just make that connection and just say, you know what, we're going to keep moving Boston strong and move forward. So
I mean, my motto has always been there's strength in numbers.
Absolutely,
so, you know. Back into July, the Tito Puente Latin Music Series. That goes on most of July. And
now, where is that?
Down at Villa Victoria, the Center for the Arts, down in the South End.
Oh, great.
They also have them at the Berklee College of Music in Boston. August, Free Fun Friday at the Arnold Arboretum.
There are a lot of events for kids.
It's terrific.
A lot of events for kids.
Don't forget, one of the most important takes that you can do in August is the feasts.
Oh my goodness.
St. Agrippa happens August 2nd to the 4th. You being an architect, the Bullfinch Birthday Bash.
Bullfinch Birthday Bash tour on August 11th.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Celebrating the 250th anniversary year of the birth of Charles Bullfinch. She has a big picture of Charles Bullfinch.
I do. And Charles
Bullfinch, by the way, designed the Massachusetts State House and a bunch of other buildings.
A few other buildings that are important.
Restaurant Week in Boston, August 18th through the 23rd. We have our own Restaurant Week here in Somerville.
Yes,
I don't know when
we don't know when that is. Can I ask a question? Because we're running out of time.
Yep.
And I just want to make, do we get through everything that you're...
Yeah, lots of festivals in August.
So can I ask one memento? Where does one find... Well, this is great, but here's the question.
City of Somerville.
Okay, this is the City of Somerville.
For Somerville events, City of Somerville.
Yep.
Somerville Scout.
Yep.
Somerville Journal.
Somerville Journal.
They have sections dedicated to the summer.
Like what's going on. And I actually like the
And Boston, the same thing.
The Patch, the Beat, Somerville Beat, is good about like what's going on this weekend. You know, I mean, I love those blogs because they just kind of grab some of the unique things. I mean, obviously we know about the fireworks, right? But sometimes there's some unique events happening at the Armory.
And if you want to be jealous, go to the Somerville Beat blog and see how many places Elise Andrews goes with her. She goes all over the place, and she writes terrific about them.
I agree.
We're running out of time. Before we go,
wear your sunscreen.
Wear your sunscreen. Happy Father's Day for this coming Sunday.
And happy graduation.
And happy graduation. And go Bruins.
Go Bruins.
We would be crucified if we didn't say that.
Go Bruins.
Go Bruins.
I'm definitely a sports fanatic.
Summertime. Where are you going this summer?
You know what? I might be just doing work around my house. That's not very exciting, but that's
I've decided for the first time in my life I'm going to take the Downeaster up to Brunswick, Maine.
I thought of that.
You're not coming with me. Say goodnight, KyAnn.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. As always, stay safe.
Stay safe. Stay informed.
Have a great summer.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.